Welcome back, friends. Last guy here, and it's time to get started on Ravnica Allegiance. So we're going to do constructed stuff right now. So it's going to be constructed for a while. So we opened up 108 packs, and that video should be on the main channel of Lost Scarf on YouTube, and I don't know when that's going to come out compared to when this comes out. So just look out for that eventually. And we got all but like 20 cards. So the only cards we did not get, let's show that really quick. Collection. So I can just show the cards we did not get. This is what we didn't get. We got just not these. So we got like 6 times 2, 12, 24, 24, math, numbers, 36, and 42, and 43. We're missing 43 cards, but like half that's land. I'm debating, I'm gonna get Vanifer for sure. Do I want to get her now? We're not gonna get her just yet. We'll get her in like a couple weeks. We'll get Vanifer. So for now, we're not going to do a deck with her because we're going to do draft and stuff, and we might get her there. So we don't need to waste all these just yet. I'm willing to waste some rares and uncommons and commons, but the mythic rares are mythic rares. So hold back on that for now. But we may likely get Domri, Vanifer, and Dovin. We may very well get those. I like this one better than this one, so we'll see. I definitely want a revenge, though, so I'm just going to pick that up right now. Give me a revenge. There we go. Get the revenge. Ethereal Absolution. I want this. Get plus one. Mine. That looks really sweet. Give me one of those. Alright, so I'm just going to get those two right now. Oh, I want a Bedevil. I want at least one of these out of the gate. So let me get a Bedevil. There we go. Alright, so let's build some decks. The 5 guilds are, white and blue are Azorius, white and black are Orzhov, black and red are Rakdos, blue and green are Simic, and green and red are Gruul. So first person to say a deck they want to see, let's build that today. So first person who says something, we'll build a deck around that. Let's see who speaks up first. And it's only going to be Ravnica Allegiance. That's kind of a challenge to it. Just so we learn this deck by just only focusing on this, and then we'll go from there. So, Orzhov, ooh, yeah. And eventually, I want to make a Orzhov and with Rakdos deck. I forget what Jinx told me that color is. She said that 3 color has a specific name. I don't remember what it is. So, we're doing Orzhov. So, that is a white and black right there. Oh, yeah. And let's have artifacts just in case. There we go. And so, here is Orzhov. So, we're looking for Orzhov stuff. Addendum is more... Addendum is more, what's the word I'm looking for here? That's Azorius. So let's go to the gold cards first. Let's go look at the cool ones first. So we're going over to the black whites. So let's get to the end over here. Okay. First up, let me look at the artifacts that we might want. Alright, look at that for consideration. Let's go back over here. Look at the artifacts again later. So, let's look at the gold cards first. The Azorius card. I want one of these. Ethereal Absolute. I have one. Oh, no, this collection. Whoops. Let's go to deck build. Whoops, my bad. Build it. Alright, so there we go. So now we're going white, black, and we're doing Ravnica Allegiance only. Let's get to the end. So, let's look at the... Also, we have Rakdos, which I'm excited for that. So where are my... So we can put in Bedecked if we want. +3, -3. Don't know if I want that, though. Just because of the mixed color. Let's see here. I want the Seraphim Scales. I want this. I want this. So give me both of those. Ethereal Absolution, yeah. Grasping Throw. 3/3 for 5. And just battlefield, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. You gain 2 life. Not bad. I'll take at least one of those. Teysa Karlov. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control the trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. That means afterlife twice. Yeah, white, black, and red is, because there's the 3 color groups. I think Jinx said they're shards. I don't know what they are, though. So, this one makes afterlife cover twice, so I want at least 2 of her. Because afterlife happens twice. When Basilica Hellbent Bell Hunt enters battlefield, each opponent discards a card and you gain 3 life. I want those. I'll take those. Viscopa Vampires 3/1. Not a big fan, but let's take at least 2 for now. I want all these Mortifies. That's my removal right there. I want these removals. Get another Grasping Throw for now. Go to the end. Just get the white. Well, we'll get the white-black cards later. We can get that later. Final payment is not as good. I don't know if I want that. Kaya's not very good, which makes me sad, but I kind of still want to get her just cause. It gives the opponent another target. Get the revenge. So Kaya, so exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. You gain 2 life if at least 1 creature card was exiled this way. Exile target non-land permanent with converted mana cost. Now her big thing is deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain life that much. So she's weird, but she gives the opponent a target, so let's put her in there. Consecrate and consume. Exile target card from a graveyard. Consume target player sacrifices creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. You gain life equal to power. Not bad, it's another form of removal. Pitiless Pontiff. Sacrifice another creature. Pitiless Pontiff gains Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn. That is incredible. Give me 2 of those. Imperious Oligarch. This is going to be an early thing. Vigilance 2/1. Afterlife. I want it for the Afterlife. Give me 4 for now. And give me 4 of these for now. And then I'll probably... Oh, yeah. You want the Syndicate Guildmage. So the Syndicate Guildmage, tap target creature with power 4 or greater. Not that great. So you give it still 2 damage to target opponent or Planeswalker. That can do some work, so I'll get 2 of those for now. So now let's move over to the pure black and pure whites. Like, we'll get a bunch of stuff, and then we'll shave it down. We don't necessarily have a plan here. I want these for the Afterlife. I want at least 1, I think. And the 5/3 for Afterlife 2. Haunt of the High Tower. I have 2 of these. I got these for buying the packs. Haunt of the High Tower attacks defending player, discards a card. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, put it... Yeah, give me both those. Yeah, that's some good late. We have a lot of late, so we have to be careful about that. Consign pit. Destroy target creature. Consign to pit deals 2 damage to the creature's controller. Very expensive removal. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to have at least 6 removal. 1/10 of my deck to be removal. I like it that way. So I have 5, 6. 6 removal. The Pontiffs are kind of removal as well because of the Death Touch. You got to sacrifice a creature. You're relying on sacrificing an afterlife creature for that. So we have 5 removal right now. We could use another one because I don't want to use that painful one. So consign to the pit, very expensive. At least 1 of that, I guess. Orzhov, Racketeers. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. Give me 4 of that. No, give me 2. That's really expensive. Give me 2 of that. Clear states that's more Rakdos. Target creature gets -3/3 if you control. Let's focus on Afterlife ones first. I just like this guy. Give me that. He's expensive. Let's not get that. Oh, okay, over here. Flying. It enters the battlefield. You may exile target creature card from graveyard. If you do, you gain 2 life. A lot of exiling creatures from the graveyard. Erstwhile. Awaken the Erstwhile. Each player discards all the cards in their hand and create that many. This is a weird card. It's a weird card. It's a weird... I'm not a fan of this card. It's a gamble. It's a way to win if your opponent's decked, if your opponent's used their whole hand. But I don't know if I want it. This is really good. Vindictive Vampire, really good with Afterlife. Target opponent loses sacrifice a creature if you control a creature for power. No. It's not as good as a murder. It's worth considering, though. I think I'd rather have this than that other one. Let me get rid of the other one. Where is it? Consigned to the pit? I'd rather have this. Spire Mangler. Hold on. Let's get all the Afterlife first. Afterlife. Give me every Afterlife. So, yeah. Death Toucher. Give me those. Yeah, give me 2 of those. Can block an additional Afterlife, so that's expensive. Give me at least 1. Flying Afterlife. These are the ones I like. I like these ones. Give me some Flying Afterlife. Just give me Afterlife 2. So it's a 2/1. That becomes 2 2/2s when it dies. Nice. Tithe Taker. Give me 4 of that guy. Alright, so those are all the Afterlifers. Okay. So let's get back out of that. Don't really know about that. Here at Precinct 1, whenever you cast a multicolor, you get a 1/1. I have a lot of multicolor, so it's not a bad idea to have it. Resolute Watchdog. Impassioned Orator. This is not bad. Give me 2 of those. Sky Tether. I don't really like it. Justicar's Portal. Start creature control, then return it. That's weird. I'll screw that up. Forget that. Gains death touch until end of turn. So a 1/2 with death touch. So you want at least, I'll take 2 of those. Or these horses. No, they're flying horses, but they're not that great. I'd rather have the death touchers. Sentinel's Mark. Has vigilance. No. Prowling Cat. No, I don't like 1 HP cards unless they do more things. Does 3 damage to tapped creature. Kill their turn. Not really a fan of that. District after obligation. We got that. 10th District Veteran. Tap another target creature you control when you do that. She makes something else kind of vigilant. Bring the trial. No. Exposed. Yeah. No. Creatures you control get indestructible. Forbidding Spirit. Okay. When Forbidding Spirit enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. That's when he enters battlefield, though, so he's not great, but he can do things. I'll get at least 1 of him. Civic Stalwart is battlefield creatures you control get +1. So same thing as the Hazda. Rally to battle, creatures you control get untap them. So this is a useful one in that it's a way to defend yourself after attacking. Oh, Angel of Grace, I forgot about this. Give me. So this is a way to not die. When she enters the battlefield, damage that would reduce your total life to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. So this is a way to stay alive. So I want that as a lifesaver. I want that. Lumbering Battlement. Exile any number of non-token. That's so it's not used for afterlife. So forget that part. Why is this blue here? Oh, because he uses white. Watchful Giant. Archway Angel is battlefield. You gain 2 life for each gate you control. I have no gates of white-black, unfortunately. So a 3/4 for 6, probably not that great. Spirit of the Spires. Other creatures you control get... Oh, yeah, so this is for afterlife, so get those. And Syndicate Messenger. So right now my... Wow. Alright. I do have too many cards, though. I have way too many cards, of course. So that... Okay, anything else here? Gutter Bones. You want Gutter Bones because it's kind of... it's kind of you. I don't know. Forget it. Thirsting Shade. Blade Brand. Oh, that's useful. That gives me a removal. I can use this in my afterlife, so get those. Plague White. Each creature blocking gets minus 1 on the turn. That's interesting. Grotesque Demise. Not really liking that one. Drill Bit. That's more for Rakdos. Whenever Blood Mist Infiltrator attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, can't be blocked. Priest of Forgotten Gods. It's a way to... You get a lot of this. So you can sacrifice 2 other creatures. So you can sacrifice some afterlife. And then your opponent loses 2 life, and they have to sacrifice a creature. And then you get 2 black for that, and a draw card. So it's kind of useful to utilize for afterlife, so I'll get 1 of those at least. You're going to shave off a lot of creatures after this. Pestilent Spirit, instant, and sorcery spells you control have death touch. That's weird. I don't fully understand it. Spine Mangler. Target creature with flying you control gets +2. So this is to make afterlife ridiculous. So get that. Undercity Scavenger, and battlefield you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, put 1/1 counter on, and then scry 2. This is for afterlife. Take advantage of afterlife. Beginning of your upkeep, ill-gotten inheritance deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. The ill-gotten inheritance seems really good eventually, so get that. At least 1 of those. Dead Revels. Okay, that's for Rakdos. Okay, so we've gotten a bunch of cards. For whatever reason. Now it's time to shave off a lot of cards. So, let's see here. Twilight Panther, at least 1. Passion Orator, at least 1. I want all 4 Tithe Takers. 1 Battlebrand, Orzhov Enforcers, at least 1. There's that one. I end up just being Singleton. That's really what I end up being. These, I've got so much Death Touch. I got like 3 Death Touch potentials in this deck, so I don't need to have too many of this Peerless Pontiff. Revive Revenge, I want that. Syndicate Guildmage, let's go with 1. Forbidding Spirit, Ministrant of Obligation, Spire Mangler, Undercity's Embrace. So I have like 6 removal. That's not too bad. Kaya's gonna stay in there. Vampire. Oh, maybe just 1. I don't really. It's a 3/1 light vampire. Maybe I don't want this guy at all. My average is so weird though. Spirit of Spires. I need this for my afterlife. Sydney Messenger. I want that for the afterlife. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Lose 1. Undercity Scavenger. Takes advantage of afterlife. Vindictive Vampire. Takes advantage of afterlife. Basilica. Phone discards a card and you draw. I want that for that. Seraph of Scales. I want these for the afterlife, besides just how effective it'll be on its own. Teysa Karlov. A creature dying causes a triggered ability. That's to take advantage of afterlife. Angel Grace. Knight of Sorrows. There's a Racketeer. Grasping Thrall. I don't really need this. Get rid of those. Debtor's Transport. I want it for the afterlife, but I might get rid of it. Haunt the Hightower is just nice. Ethereal Absolution, I'm getting that because it just makes my flyers even better. So we still got 14 more we got to shape, so we'll do some more shaping in a second. Let me fix the land issue. Yeah, not what I need. So not Ravnik anymore, so I can just get the mixed lands. So we're looking for black and white. I don't know that took so long. Okay, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. There it is. Forsaken Sanctuary. There we go. So that's the black and white. Isolated Chapel. That would count as... No, we can't use that. We can't use that. That's it. Okay, so let's get back to shaping. So what to shave? I want to utilize Afterlife. That's what I want. And I like having removals. That's what the Death Touches are for. Impassioned Orator. It kind of just need them just because I don't have much turn 1. I have no turn 1. I have no turn 1 in this entire thing. Like, it's the Panther's it. So I might want to reduce so I have more turn 1, or... It's that draw a card part I really like from the Blade brand. When I do Rakdos, I'm going to have those for sure. Orzhov Enforcers. They die and give you Afterlife. That's what's so nice about them. I like these Oligarchs. Like, I have a lot of turn 2 potential, so I'm not too worried, I guess. Really have some good turn 2 potential. Let's see what I have too many of. Or Debtors and Transport's not going to be all that useful, so get rid of that. Orzhov Racketeers. I want them for that discard, so I want to keep that. Knight of Sorrows. Probably not going to get all that used. I could go down to 1 Teysa. I don't need 2 Teysas. It's just more useful to have 2 of her instead of 1 because I have a better chance of doing the afterlife. Vindictive Vampire. You can go down to 1 on that. Undercity Scavenger. You do put 2 2/1/1s. Okay, I'll see a Scry. Oh, good down to 1 on that. Bring my average down a little bit. Ill-Gotten Inheritance important to have. I feel... Oh, God. I want to try to do a gimmicky 4 of these and just have a lot of protection. That'd be so dumb, but I want to do it. I want these for sure. Mortifier I need. Kaya I need. Undercity Embrace. I don't necessarily need that. I have a lot of removal in other forms, so I don't have to worry about that. 9 more. We're at a nice number right now. Let's get rid of that. We're not really utilizing that. Syndicate. This guy can do work. I want to keep him because he is part of Orzhov, so we'll keep him. Keep that. Pontiff. Get rid of the Pontiff. We'll keep at least 1 Pontiff. I want these Imperious Oligarchs because I can use them in so many ways. Consecrate and Consume. We'll keep that. Priest of Forgotten Gods. We need that. Orzhov Enforcer Blade brand. Maybe I don't need 4 Tithe Takers, but I love it. I'm so vulnerable turn 1 though. Seven more need to get taken out. I want to keep Ethereal Absolution, though. I want to keep Haunt the Hightower. I don't necessarily need 2 of them since they're so expensive, so we'll just have 1. Where's our Racketeer? 6 more to go. This is just buy me time. I kind of just want to have it because I'll always have another turn if I have this. But it's a bit of a gimmick. Do I want to keep this card or not? I only need 1 Teysa. Having 2 would just make it easier to get to that spot. This is just really useful to have. Look at my average. Some 4 manas could go down. We can get rid of some 4 manas, so... Looking around this area. I want the messengers, because they still do work after they're dead. On here, so I want to keep Undercity Scavenger. Just useful to have that, because what you can do with it. Because it's a 5/5 with Scry 2 for 4, basically. So that's not bad. Because, well, you have Athlete to get rid of for that. This is not that strong, so we'll get rid of that. 5 more. 5 more to cut. 24 land's a good minimum. I don't want to go under that. So 5 more cards. We can shave a tithe. We shave 2, really. I want to keep them because of the afterlife still, so I don't want to lose too many. Blade Brand allows me to do some work as well. Consecrate and Consume. I still want to keep that. What do I cut now? Keep the Mortifies. Keep the Messengers. Okay, we'll keep 1 Spirit of the Spires and hope it works out. Resident Scavenger, Basilica, I want to keep both of those. Okay, lose 1 Tesa. Lose Angel of Grace. We're not going to utilize it. That's just too much of a what if. So 1 more card to shave, and then we get going here. Not Mortify. Syndicate, Messenger. How much creature do I got going on? I have a very aggressive-ish deck, but it's a lot of... It's not all early, but a lot of it is early, so... I should see how much of a deck I can go with just aggro, just 4 mana creatures. I will try to do that eventually as well. Just super aggro. Oh, we'll make it right now. One second. Let's see here. Lose a Racketeer. There we go. That one's done. So... Orzhov, first try. There we go. So that's Orzhov, first try. But really quick, let's make another Orzhov. Also, really quick, let me delete some of these. Delete. Delete. Just get rid of a layer. Don't delete that. Delete. Why is it just bouncing them around like that? Okay, delete. Delete. Some of these are just not very good. Just making space here. Alright, so there you go. Let me make a quick Orzhov here. So, Orzhov aggro. So let's make an Orzhov aggro. So, black, white, Ravnik only. There we go. So, that'd be a lot of just early things. So, everything 4 and below, basically. So, looking at these. Look at the horses for now. Give me this Orator for now. Here the Precinct. No, we're not going to... Here Precinct's not going to work out. Prowling Caracals. Settlemarks. Husband's battlefield. Yeah, okay, get those. Get those. There we go. Summer Judgment. Tithe Takers. Yeah. Forbidding Spirits. Hazda Officers. And then I'll fix this after. So there we go. Just give me a bunch of things. Bunch of creatures, not really spells. Get that at least. Smothering Teeth. I forgot about this one. The player may pay 2 if that player doesn't. You create a... That's kind of useful to have. But that's not what we're going for here. And... It's a very white deck I just built. Okay. What would work out for aggro black? I really feel like the Thirsting Shades would work. Orzhov Enforcers, I guess, would work out for the aggro black. Infiltrators, 3/1. Trumpeteers, no. I guess these would, because they have Death Touch. Pestilence, Suppose, Spire, Carrion Imp. Into Vampire, Undercity Scavenger. Alright, there you go. Very aggro-y. Doesn't rely on anything big. Have 1 biggie. And as far as spells go, I've got these Oligarchs, get those. Not relying on any removal, just relying on just banging it out, basically. That's what it's going for. Okay. These life links as well. Get those guys. She's a 4, so we can get her. That's a 4, get them. These are 4s. Okay, so, and one of this. So that's extremely aggressive and too many cards. So, cutting down, what would I actually not use? That horse I wouldn't use. Prowling Caracals, I don't really want to use them either. Anything with 1 toughness I don't really like unless it's got something like the Afterlife. Orzhov, okay, yeah, Afterlife helps out. These will be very annoying for the opponent, so I'll keep those. Haas Officer, one of that guy, get that. One of her. Noxious Grodin. Spire, one of that. Rally Battle at least. Get that. One of these. One of these. Vindictive Vampire. One of those. Keep these. One of her. Come to High Tower. Ethereal Absolution. So just 7 more. So keeping. Let's get rid of some 4s. Get rid of Basilica. Get rid of a Scales. Get rid of 5 more. So get rid of the Rally Battle. Did I not take any of that Spirit thing? So I get one of those Spirit Spires. Spire Mangler. That one can use Noxious Garudian. I like that card though. Just get rid of it completely. Okay, 4 more. So the next episode's gonna be just aggro decks. I'm just making it now, so that'll be a shorter episode. This is a longish episode. So the Mark, Passion Orator, Forbidding Spirit, and one more. Oligarch. There we go. So there, we've made. Make that prettier though. Something that says aggro is F. Let's see, what's an aggro is F looking card? You're a Tithe Taker. There you go. That looks aggro-y. There we go. So today we'll be doing the first shot at Orzhov, and then we'll do next time aggro Orzhov. So let's try this out. Orzhov first try. So what is the plan of this deck? It's just try to take advantage of Afterlife. That's really it. That is the plan there. We spent half an hour building decks. Oh god. Alright, well here we go. Roofing you. So the next one will be a lot shorter as we're just going to go right into it. So I've got 2. Okay, I can do him. I can do them. I got some good early right now. Let's keep it. Yeah, turn to Impassioned. Or Imperious. Or Impassioned into Imperious Oligarch. Yeah, it was a pretty good half hour, yeah. And then I gotta hope I get at least 1 more land for the rest of this. So we'll see. As far as the update, the UI here looks the same, so that's fine. The UI with the store looks nice. It's just potentially confusing still. Oh, they mulligan down to 6. Okay. I'm really interested in the aggro Orzhov deck we just made. Orzhov feels really aggro-y. It's your turn. Hello. Hi. Hello there. Oh, you can choose to stop on their turn instead of my turn. Well, remind myself to cut this part. Alright. They mulligan the 6. Are they waiting to scry or something? It's not my... It's their turn, because they're still mulliganing. So that's weird. Did I DC? Let me check if I DC'd. No, I did not. Okay, so they finally scryed. That took forever. Let's go. Next turn, Impassioned Orator into a Imperious Oligarch into hopefully Kaya or a Mortify, depending what happens. I like Mortify because it has enchantment as well. Spire Mangler. It's only useful once I build some things up. Once I get some spirits, it'll be useful. My opponent's either lagging or very, very slow. I am not sure which. Because I've played on a laggy laptop before while playing Magic, and it just... Yeah, I felt really bad taking forever. Green, alright, so we got a Land War coming up? I assume Land War's coming out. I assume it's coming out a lot faster than this. Oh my god, you're killing me. Is this a strategy to win in free mode? Like, wins are not that important. Yeah, there's Land War. Winning this one's not important, it's just testing. I've got Revival. Alright, well this would... Oh, actually, this will be really good for the aggro deck. I should keep this. I'm an impassioned orator. I like to say my own name all the time. How's about you? Kaya's honestly here to kill the Llanowar. I need to get Kaya out next turn. If I do, that Llanowar is dead. And that helps me out. They are also extremely slow. If I can get a land for Kaya, I'm good. If I don't get any land, I'm in trouble. Well, I still got Revival, but I got nothing to bring back just yet. But I gotta get rid of something, put Revival in the aggro deck, because that's useful to have for that deck. Just bring something back and do more work with it. I wish Kaya had a stronger card, was stronger looking. She doesn't look all that great, but she can do things. She becomes useless once the graveyard's empty, though. She's kind of useless early, but she's an early Planeswalker. They gotta be lagging, you're kidding me. Okay, here they are. Okay, they're either really busy or they're just really laggy. I'm not sure which. But if they don't hurry the hell up, it's gonna be my turn. There we go. They got 2 mana right now. The Hourglass is coming down on them. Yeah, please, just end their turn for me so I can win this and we can move on. Thank you! Let's move on. Okay. Let's do this. So, not a land, by the way. That's a problem. There we go. I get a life for that, and he will attack. They must respond. Please respond faster. Oh, they might just be laggy. Do you want to get the benefit out or you want to just be annoyed? I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably both. Maybe they're just really new and they don't know how turns work. Maybe it's that. Boyo. Boyo, 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 boyo. Okay, well, they're just wasting my damn time. Alright. I think we're being trolled. I really think we're being trolled at this point, because... Oh, you gotta do it 2 or 3 times and you're forced to surrender? Because, oh my god. I need another land, by the way. I'm in a bad spot here, not having another land. Starting with 2 was a foolish thing, but I just had a lot of things I could play if I got one more land. It's a bit of a gamble. And it's about to become a very bad gamble if we don't get something going. They're going to have 4 mana, so they have advantage because of Llanowar. I have removal, but I can't afford it yet, and I don't have... You don't have any fight or punch in black and white. That's more of a green thing, so... Alright, there's another land here. I feel like the strategy is to make me quit, but honestly, you don't do something dumb like that in free play. You do dumb stuff like that in ranked, not in free play. Because it's free play. There's no stakes here. So I can't tell if they're being annoying on purpose or if they're just really laggy. I'm not sure which one it is. And that's the problem. In this world, it's hard not to just assume they're being dumb. Okay, that's a lot of Llanowar. Ooh, they've got 6 mana, and I'm only at 2. It's going to be really bad next turn. I'm going to need Mortify to get rid of something, so I'm going to have to hope I get 1 more mana. If I don't get 1 more mana, I'm probably going to lose this really slow game. I'm probably going to lose it. Like, I don't... Do they not realize it's their turn? Oh, God. Okay, thank God for this, at least. Okay, so I'm going to Kaya out, Power? Mana cost of 1. I'm going to Kaya out the Llanowar Elf. So they have less mana on their side. She's not going to be very strong right now, but still.
I'm gonna make you suffer.
Get rid of the Llanowar Elf. Non-land permanent. That's a non-land permanent. It's waiting to see if they want to tap it for mana, I think. That's what's going on. They must have an instant of some kind, maybe like a Blanchwood or something. The advantage here is if you were to Blanchwood a Llanowar, I could still kill it because it's the mana cost, not the power. Or toughness that I care about. It's the mana cost. Because I've seen people Blanchwood Llanowars before. I don't know why you would, but I've seen it happen. And... wow! Please tell me they surrender after this. No, they click just in time. They're being annoying on purpose. They're being annoying on purpose. That's just great. Okay, so these guys hold back because they need to defend Kaya. They're being annoying on purpose, and the fact they're allowed to do this, you don't last second end turn unless you're being annoying on purpose. Which means, what the crap. And this right here is something I wish was kind of reportable, because this is... It can't be this much lag. It's got to be on purpose. Not when you're that consistent, it's got to be on purpose. So that's annoying. Alright. They have 6 mana. Thankfully I have Mortify, so whatever they whip out's getting killed. Then I gotta kill the Llanowar so that they have less, but... oh man. Wait, she exiles when she kills them, right? Yeah, she exiles, right? Yeah, exiles. That's good. So that's the good news, is that she exiles. Yeah. Or Planeswalker! Ah! Nice, that's very useful. The Or Planeswalker part, I'm gonna mortify that right now. When Burning Sun's avatar enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to target opponent or Planeswalker, and 3 damage up to 1 target creature. So they'll hit her, take her out, and then they'll kill... they should kill the Impassioned Orator. They should not spare the Imperious Oligarch.
I'm gone for now, but not forever.
They don't let them do that part, not the other part, because they took so long. So I'm happy with that. I will now mortify that creature. Now here's my problem. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. So we're in a dangerous spot here. She's got vigilance, so she can attack. He doesn't. Keep him back in case something attacks and needs to chump it. But she can chump it too. We'll see. If it's got 4 toughness, I can chump with both, and I'll be okay because I still got an Afterlife 1. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is coming up if they don't have anything good. That's what's going to happen. Return target creature with mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If only Planeswalker counted as a creature, but it's a Planeswalker. If I could bring back Mortify somehow, that'd be great. But I Mortified killed that. Now we're just waiting. This is a game of patience. Like, this is dumb. This is something people do in Hearthstone as well. It's a very annoying... people also do it in... any digital game, people do this. It's very annoying, but it's nothing you can really do about it besides surrender. I don't want to surrender because I want to test this deck out already. Just see what it can do. Also, I don't want to give them the satisfaction. That's the bigger reason. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. That's really the bigger reason. They've got 6 mana, probably 7, but they're just taking so damn long. They're ending their turn or not. They just ended their turn or the timer did that. Either way, I'm making them discard a card, so helps me out. Whatever they got, they're discarding. Maybe they are lagging. I keep giving the benefit of the doubt. This puts the timer on them again. Oh, they're picking quickly this time. What the crap? They're picking quickly this time. They're not. They're looking at the cards, but they didn't pick anything. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. We're in a good position with a 3-4. We can use that to chump something big like that 6-6 if it came up again. We could chump with everything. Still have an afterlife. I would lose all but one thing. They made them discard a land. How about you just make them just... Still, just... Alright. Discarding land doesn't really do much because they got so much mana already. I need to get Ill-Gotten Inheritance out. Get that and then Revenge. Revenge puts you up to 50. That's kind of really nice. I need 2 more mana for it though. Spiremangler's not good until I get some flyers in here. So there's that. By the way, okay, Dominaria, 19, that was a Ixalan card. Yeah, so, Ixalan's not out of Standard? It's still in Standard? I thought Ixalan was going to come out of Standard. Is Magic the Gathering Arena just Eternal? I'm not really sure or understand how that's working. Or am I just mistaken and the set's not out yet until the next set? Like, when does Standard... I thought Standard would take out Ixalan at this point, but I guess I didn't understand it? Or maybe it is out and Arena's keeping it in because, well, people paid money for those cards. Is that the reason right there? I don't know. Thank you, game! Okay. We were probably going to win that one? Maybe? All I know is that was annoying. Okay, well, the deck looked good. Let's do it again. Took forever to build a deck, and then took forever to do that. Ugh. See how the next one goes. Ideal opening to has 3 or 4 lands in it. If you have 5 or fewer than 2, consider taking a mulligan. Harashiro. 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 I have no. And nope, you gotta mulligan that. I got turn 1, that's it. Mulligan. Oh good, they play. Fudge it. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go. Let's go. I get the scry. I go second, so I get the draw, so that'd be useful. They're deciding if they're gonna mulligan or not. They go first. So it's not so bad. Mortify, I kind of want to have that, so okay. Mortify keeps me going turn 3. I got turn 2 right here, and then... Another Llanowar, I swear to God. Their turn? Well, they didn't have Llanowar. They would have used it, so they... Okay. Are we fighting a Simic deck? Are we fighting... No, we're fighting Merfolk. Alright, we're dead. I have no way to beat Merfolk. Turn 3 Mortify. We're going to lose a Merfolk right now. If this is the aggro deck, I'd be really interested to see how that fight goes. But we are not running the aggro deck. I'm going to just look it up. I figured Ixalan would be out. Because Ixalan is the reason why Merfolk works. Even if it's just... I mean, Ixalan really helps out. Rivals helps out as well. But without Ixalan, it's not as good. Like, that card is so good. The question is, do I mortify the 2-2 or do I mortify the 1-1? Because it's an unblockable, but that thing's making everything stronger is the problem. Now we mortify the 4-4 because she's just getting bigger and bigger. Mortify is an instant, so I'll wait for next turn for that. So put this out there. Next. No, don't attack. I'm gonna mortify the 3-3 when they attack with it. It's going to become a 4-4 in a second, most likely. There. Oh, yeah, keep going. Overload that, please. I need you to overload that. They don't have counterspell, so I'm not worried about that. Mortify! There. And that's what I did it for. Not blocking that. I now need to stop getting land. It becomes a 5-5, but I'm utilizing this. I can bring about revival. I don't need to use revenge. I'm gonna probably need revival. We'll see. Bring him in. Bring in a 5/5 beast would be pretty useful to block. I get Scry too, as well, which is nice. Alright, Tithe is good. Put that at the bottom. I got plenty of mana. So I'll go Tithe and Revival next turn. Actually, not yet. We'll save Revival for now. Let's go Tithe only. Eventually we'll do Revival. What's good is they didn't spread it out. They overloaded, so that really helped out a lot. Now Tithe is very big because now their spells are going to cost more. Well, it would have been more useful early game, but still can be annoying for just combinations of things. I can now do Revenge and force them to block. Let's do Revenge and force them to block. Do it. Oh, I don't have enough mana. What's wrong with me? Why would it... Oh, right. Why would it let me do that? Because of the revival part. I need more mana. I'm a dummy. Next. I'm a dummy. 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 There we go. Enter. Next turn, I can do Revenge. I'm dumb. Alright. I can still do Revival because... No, it's a sorcery. I forget what I said. It's not instant. I'm just used to so many instances right now. Sleep would be good. The tap creature would be good. Oh no. Oh no, she's coming out next. Revenge won't be all that useful now. Now we're in trouble. Everything's really strong. Oh yeah, okay, that's a problem. Forgotten Priest, Priest of Forgotten Gods could be kind of useful, but not really. Oh, only during my turn. I didn't read that. This guy's not as good as he could be. It's only during my turn. Ooh, that part I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to get hurt for that. Alright. Mistakes were made. I didn't read that part. It's only during my turn. Mistakes were made indeed. Alright, next. No attacking. Ooh, mistakes were made. I made a big blunder here. Try to get Divination. Alright, they added Divination. Interesting. It's not bad for an aggro deck, honestly, doing Divination or Chemisters and stuff like that. A radical idea. I get Chemisters instead. Okay, let's see here. They're waiting to get sleep at this point, I figure. So basically, this is like anti-counter, and this is like anti, like, just instances on my turn. That's what that's for. I could go Priest of Forgotten Gods. I could still do that Revival instead of Revenge. I might do that. I'll do it on... Oh, it's got to be Sorcery, so it's got to be on my turn. So, bring her out, tap her, target a player, 2 life, sacrifice a card, you add black and draw a card. Also, it's just useful for that, and it brings the Tithes out and turns them into 1/1s. Not as useful. I'd rather they get killed blocking than getting killed attacking, or getting killed by her, and getting rid of the Afterlife instead that way. But we're getting to a point where we're going to get killed by something like... Okay. Can't be blocked. Oh, crap. Alright, well, now we're in trouble. Can't be blocked. Ooh, that's bad. Now we have to use Revenge. Do we have enough to win with Revenge? We don't. But we don't have a choice because we're at 4 HP. We have no choice but to do Revenge. Now they must block the 5/5. Everything else, not enough. They block the 5/5, they win. Nothing I can do about that. I would need to remove the 3/4. Nothing I can do. So they win the game. I should have considered going for her, going for the Revival, killing some things. Maybe it would have worked out. Not sure. They can't sacrifice. They can't sacrifice the 3/4. If the 5/5 had trample, it would be over. Revenge sooner would have been good because I would have had more life. I can't block those guys, so it is game over. So good job to them. They win. At least that was faster. So let's do one more game. So the Tithe Takers aren't as useful as I wanted them to be. They're only good for the afterlife then. So they're 2/1s that become 1/1s, and that's still not bad considering. So they're more for that instead. So I'm not going to keep them around just for that. I'll aggro them more out so I can get the afterlife instead. Because it's just 2/1s become 1/1s, that's it. But they're 1/1 flyers. So it's not bad for the cost of 1 white, 1 colorless to get a 2/1 that becomes a 1/1. So that's not so bad. And we got turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and eventually turn 4. Not bad. Let's go with it. So let's go Twilight Panther first. There we go. Not a bad setup here. We got a turn 1, turn 2s, and 3, and then eventually a 4 if we get another land. Oh, turn 2 with that as well. An afterlife too. This guy's not so useful at the start though, so we get Tithe Taker. This guy's better later. Because of that, deal damage to a player or planeswalker, so don't use them if I don't have to, basically. I like this Enforcer because it's a Death Touch and an Afterlife. So if I can get more of these, I'd gladly take them. What this? Okay, alright. I'll be able to utilize that eventually. Because I do have Mortify, so... that's not what I meant to... I meant to click on it. Whatever, it's fine. Mortify, I can use to get rid of that and bring it back and it becomes a 3/3. With Trample. So... I can get rid of that. I just need Mortify to do it. But here's what I really want. Seraph of Scales. I like this card. Death Touch and Vigilance. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that's even cooler. Alright, they're not going to stop my attack with the 2/1. So go ahead and go. They don't want to lose their 2/2. So we'll definitely Vigilance the Seraph. Do you do that on their turn to make it because of how the Vigilance works? I think you do it on their turn. So I gotta keep 1 mana open for that. Do they have more than 1 Baffling End? Because I do have Mortify, but I gotta get it to make it happen. Conclave Tribunal. I will get rid of Conclave Tribunal. I'll Mortify that for sure. Because that 4/3 is too precious. They got a card draw because of him. And I don't have Death Touch, so... alright, that gets a hit in. And I now have Death Touch multiple. If I do this, but the thing is I can start attacking them as well, so I'll do it. My hand is empty. And that gives me the advantage of knowing my hand is empty. But I also get to hit the crap out of them, so I'll take that. They can't block it. 2 Death Touches on the board. Unless they have Ixalan Wipe, I'm good. They could do another Conclave Tribunal on the 2/2. Because I'm going to be using that mana, basically. Exile target creature an opponent controls like Trapjaw until it leaves the battlefield. Oh god, I gotta mortify that instead too. Ugh. I got multiple things I need to mortify. Here's the advantage, I can tap it. I can tap that creature so it never gets to attack. There's the advantage. So I will mortify. I have enough mana for that as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mortify. Or I can just get rid of that and then I have a really good board. I can tap it and be tricky, or I could just... It's not dealt damage, you mortify it. Just mortify it! Mortify Conclave another time. Just get rid of their board chance. Alright. Okay. So... Give a Death Touch. Everyone attacks. See if they're willing to defend against this. Just a whole lot of damage. They don't have haste. It's green-white. Okay, they're going to sacrifice. Okay. I'm fine with that. Getting rid of that card draw because they have so many enchantments, I'm fine with. 7/6, can't be countered, has hexproof, but I have 2 death touches, so I'm not too worried here. Oh, good. Alright. Telling it a turn, right? Okay. Next. Tackle her. They're not going to attack it. I also have Blade Brand, which is an instant, so I'm kind of okay. Oh, I should have done the 2-1. I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. Do the 2-1. Give him the death touch and it's dead. What was I thinking? Seal away, however, gets rid of one of my guys. Yeah, okay, that's smart. Actually, that's good. It sussed out the seal away. I'm good with that. Okay. Pass. They're still not going to attack. So many enchantments. Pass. My turn. Alright, another land. Next, I'll have him attack. There it is. There you go. It's got death touch. Next, kills it. There we go. And now I've got my spirit. Finally, I get a spirit. There we go. That's what they look like. Flying 1/1s. That's the advantage. Those guys are expendable. Shite! Oh no! Okay, the hexproof. Well, luckily, you don't like it. Not like I have revenge right now, so that's good. Oh, good. Good. I have to sacrifice him to kill that thing. Whenever attacks, not even does damage, attacks. So it will become a 4/4. That's the advantage. So can't attack yet, but it will. No one attacks. End turn. I forgot to put the land up. I cannot use the 3/3. They have to exile if they can. No, let it through. Let it through. I don't care. Let it through. It doesn't have vigilance, so I can take advantage. Alright, there's a double trigger. Anything has the double trigger if they die? Nothing right now, so put her out. Alright, my advantage is I'm just do damage and make them discard their card. That's it. They needed that to defend. They discard their only card. And then it becomes a 4/4, so not bad. Do all this damage. They're dead next turn if they're not careful. They can hit me if they like. I've got more things to use. That doesn't have haste. Whoop! There you go. Also have death touch though. So there we go! We won it. So we won 2, lost 1. It's not a bad deck. I think it can be better for sure, but I'm getting ideas. But that's the first try. We'll see how we do next try. But next episode will be, of course, Orzhov aggro. So that right there is the game for now. I have fun. Hope you're watching. That's what's up, Bezzant. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.